Wanna give you everything. Wanna give you everything. Oh.
The young man returns late from the fields. It's a while since that fateful day. He should have helped solve the conflict then when it kicked off and argued against his father giving up his inheritance early, but he kept quiet and took his larger share. He was left the sole owner of the now smaller business when the younger boy shockingly got the rights to dispose of his portion and with his pockets bulging went to the far land to live the high life. Every day it nagged at him as he slaved in the fields whilst his brother is doing things that he could only dream of. On this day, as he gets back to the village, he hears party music and a servant tells him, "Your brother's back, starving and penniless. Your dad's thrown a big party to honour him. He's killed your fatted calf." Now the eldest son should get in there and act as the MC, but he refuses to go in. He slags off his dad. Finally, his loving father hears of his return and lovingly implores him to come in. He's rude back. "You never even gave me a goat to eat with my friends." The father replies, "Everything I have is yours, but we must celebrate today because your brother was dead to me, but now he's alive." He had looked down on his sibling for his outward disobedience, but he was inwardly spiteful himself. Both had been lost to their father, one at home and one away. The older son had taken on the mentality of a slave, not as the son and heir. He wasn't mindful at all that was his. Now his loving father had always fed him well, and now as the owner he could have killed any animal he wanted without permission. The father didn't take the younger son back as a hired worker, nor did he want a servant attitude from the elder. What the father wants is loving sons and daughters that will love him back. So what of you? Do you ever look down on the badly behaved and think you're more deserving? But God sees us all as falling woefully short. But all of us are loved equally, and because of Jesus' sacrifice on the cross, we can all receive the same forgiveness and inheritance. And he's saying today, "I am always with you, and everything I have is yours." But are you mindful of that? Perhaps you serve week in, week out at church because you feel you should do, even if you resent it sometimes. Yes, he wants your service, but done solely because you love Jesus and want to please him. His love is an everyday kind of love. Every moment you're in it, it will never leave you. There is no chain this love can't break, so be free in him. He wants you adopted into his family as a son or daughter, not a servant. The riches of heaven are your inheritance, so be mindful of who you are in him and what is yours. Seize the day, every day. You are not here to survive, but to shine. Amen.